When you're first starting a job in the United States, there are things you should know to make sure you're treated fairly at work and your legal rights are respected. Job offers. Before applying for or taking a job, ask about how much you'll be paid, how often you'll be paid, your hours, and what kind of work you will be doing. It's okay to ask questions. Be aware of some red flags that might be warning signs of exploitation. These could be, is the kind of work they expect you to do dangerous? Does the company have a reputation for mistreating workers? Is someone recruiting you for this job? Some people call themselves job recruiters or employment agencies. Be careful when working with these people. Does the job offer seem too good to be true? Here are a few tips. Be sure to ask the name of the company or who you'll be working for. Then ask around about what people think about them. You can also look online to find more information. Avoid jobs that come from someone you don't know that pressures you to accept or ask for a fee to apply. Getting paid. It's against the law for your employer to pay you less than what they agreed to pay you. Most kids who work are paid what's called an hourly rate, meaning they get a certain amount of money for each hour they work. You should be paid at least the minimum wage. This differs from state to state and even city to city. Also, the rules about wages are different for farming jobs. You can look up these minimum wage levels on the U.S. Department of Labor website. People are usually paid once a week or every 2 weeks. This is called the pay period. When you get paid, look at your pay stub and make sure it shows the number of hours you worked during that period and your hourly rate. Workers under the age of 16 have limits on work hours. In most places, workers 16 and older can work 40 hours or more per week, but must be paid overtime for any hours worked over 40 hours a week. Overtime means 1.5 times your hourly rate. Like the minimum wage, these hours limits may be different from farming jobs. Pay stubs. Check your pay stub to make sure it is correct. Pay stubs can be on paper or online. Pay stubs should include name and address, employer's name and address, hours you worked during the pay period, hourly rate, and number of overtime hours, if any. Gross pay, meaning your total earnings before taxes. List of taxes deducted. All workers must pay taxes. Net pay, how much money you take home. Pay attention to other deductions on your pay stub for things like housing, meals, or transportation. These kinds of deductions could be red flags for wage theft. If you're not sure what a deduction is, ask your employer or someone you trust. Key reminders. Go to KIND's website for more information about where to get help if you think you are being exploited. KIND is a nonprofit organization that helps protect the rights and well-being of unaccompanied children. The information in this video is to help educate you on your rights, but it is not legal advice. Thank you for watching.